church, right? Church, organized religion. I've never been a big proponent of it. If it works for you and you don't fucking force it on anyone else, though, I'm all about it. But church is getting fucking wild these days, dude. So I was reading a story over in the Daily Mail about one of the wildest vicars I think I ever heard about, right? Now, obviously, I don't know about you, but like when I'm talking about like a man of the cloth, there's certain expectations that I have. I certainly expect him to be. I don't mind if he's a left footer. I don't mind if he's having sex. I'm all right with that. I think that's a little bit unreasonable. I don't think you need to be chaste. But if you're gonna fucking lecture me about temperance and the word of God, I expect you to fucking dial it down a little bit. I don't want you to be fucking absolutely out of control, more so than I am. Well, I read this story over in the Daily Mail. I love how the Daily Mail finds this shit. And this is about the Reverend Stennett Kirby. Yo, dude.
Read it first, because I got some questions.
No. So this is the headline, yo. Church of England vicar is caught on video inhaling from a crack pipe and discussing prostitutes as he says, "I'm a very happy man."
Most people on crack are, mate.
Yeah, it's fucking true.
That's but like it's fucking 50 a gram, mate.
But he was doing coke and smoking crack.
I mean, fucking about.
No. Listen, he's double dipping. Obviously, if you like cocaine, you will love crack. And
that is not an advertisement, by the way.
No, we're definitely not advertising.
You like coke, then you love new crack.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much how it should. How it was marketed.
Like, you like coke, but you don't like paying that much money for it. I got something cheaper. They'll still fuck you up.
Yeah, one hit on that fucking glass dick and you'll be fucking turned out for life, dude. So, yeah. So anyway, this is the story about a Church of England vicar who was caught on video inhaling from a crack pipe and discussing prostitutes while saying, "I'm a very happy man" in the moment. Now, he's been a vicar
64, mate, not us.
I was getting there. So this is a guy who's been a vicar at West Ham Parish since 2007. The motherfucker's still rolling like this at 64 years of age. I mean, shit. Listen, I hope I'm fucking real like that when I'm 64. Like, and the thing is, as well,
it's not quite the Beatles song, is it? Will you still sniff crack? Will you still fuck women when you're 64?
Yeah, it definitely isn't what they had in mind. But also, as well, while he was doing it, right, somebody offered him a female escort, and he said, "I wish I could. If I had the money, I would, but I've only got a tenner left." So
spent it all on crack, didn't he?
Spent it all on crack. Just straight spending all his money on crack. Talking about money, I saw that we did get a $100 donation there from Jerky's Minion, who supports all of the content. So really appreciate it as always. But yeah, so this is like, this is how he's rolling in his parish. Now, I imagine that there might be some ramifications for this. It says that there was a sort of statement. An associate minister at the church told the congregation he'd been caught with this, and he already had a bit of a checkered history because he'd already been caught discussing buying poppers when he went to Soho in London. So him and Keith Vaz might want to get together.
What's with like the London elite just loving the poppers, mate?
Gotta keep their muscles loose, dog. But he said anyway. By now, many of you may have heard of an article which has appeared online today concerning your vicar, the Reverend Stennett Kirby. I am trying to support Stennett pastorally at this demanding time for him, and he is very much in my prayers.
I've been doing crack and fucking prostitutes. You're in my prayers, mate. You're in my prayers.
You ain't in his, dog. Like, for real. The article contains serious allegations with regard to drug taking and other matters of an ethical nature. These allegations will now be investigated by the Archdeacon. Please support him as he seeks support from you.
Yeah, please support him. You got a tenner, but I'm fucking cracking. I just take the collection plate this week. Yeah. I'll give it back to you next week.
Right, I'm jacked up. If only I could afford an escort, But
do you get one for a tenner nowadays?
There was, but a parishioner who didn't want to be named said, "Everyone is very shocked."
Shocked.
And Interesting enough as well, apparently he lives in a £1.5 million house, which belongs to the diocese.
The amount of movies being lived in that house, mate. He must be living like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, he's fucking living it. So I know that doesn't sound like anything sort of hated about, but I couldn't really segue into the next story about church without having something a bit lighthearted before, because it turns out church is fucking getting lit. I mean, church is just crazy these days. This was a story in The Sun. Headline pretty much tells it all. This was in South Carolina, not too far from me. A woman of 19 years of age rips out her own eyeballs in front of horrified churchgoers. A teenager ripped out her own eyes.
Do you know what I thought it was, mate? What? I thought she was. My first initial was she was just really spiteful. And she was like, "You can do miracles, can you? Fucking, we'll put him back in, and if you can do miracles, come on."
No, I'm afraid not. The 19-year-old had been spotted strolling across the grounds of the South Main Chapel before worshippers heard her deafening screams. We knew something was terribly wrong, said a witness. Yeah, she ripped her fucking eyes out. I mean, that's pretty bad.
That is pretty wrong.
Yeah, the police arrived on the scene to see the woman had self-mutilated herself and was chilling out and had stumbled over to some nearby railroad tracks. The police report says she ripped out one eye with her bare hand and held it up for witnesses to see. She then... Yo, this is tough, yo. She then pushed...
This Resident Evil cutscene going down in real life for, like, Jesus.
She then pushed out her other eye by poking it in.
What do you mean?
She was taken to... yeah, she was taken... not as much as hers were. She was taken to hospital after several people subdued her. The cause of this or the reason for this still isn't known. I'd probably give church a little bit of a miss after that. I think I might just not go for a few days. You know, give that a fucking miss, homie.